virtual venues. So virtual venues is a virtual platform designed to allow people to use it to conduct virtual conferences, workshops, and or any kind of virtual event. So we have our beloved Kendra here, who's going to assist us, and she has a few questions that everybody seems to have.
So my first question is, when I think about virtual venues, what if I want to buy out the entire environment? How does that work?
Great question. So if you wanted to buy out virtual venues, you can rent it out just as a regular venue for $2,500 for one day, and up to 3 days, $500 each additional day. Now, if you want to have it set up for vendors, there is a setup fee for $250. You do have the ability to have content recorded. So if you do want to get all of that raw video chopped up for you, that's additional $200. Now, we do charge a $5 per registrant fee as well.
Okay. So when I think about this experience, what opportunities are there or options for me to partner?
All right, great. So Black Professional Men, we conduct activities using this platform all the time. And we extend the invitation to our partners to be able to leverage those opportunities to promote events and or do a revenue share. So our partners are able to sell tickets at the rate that we set or a higher rate if they determine for their audience. And they get to keep 50% of the proceeds without any investment.
No investment in whatsoever, but we get 50% of the proceeds.
You get 50% of the proceeds with no investment.
So that sounds like a win-win. So take me on a walkthrough of this virtual experience that people would have if I was to partner with you and use this platform to host the event.
Okay. So once you confirm the date, you're going to have a consultation with our event coordinator. Our event coordinator is going to walk through what kind of experience you want to have. So even if it's our event or your own event, you're able to still customize the experience your attendees will have. So that means that you can have special rooms that specifically for them. We have an area for networking. That networking platform can be a one-to-one or a one-to-many setup, meaning that we can set it up where we can control who they are able to engage with in that networking platform. We have the ability to do up to 2,000 breakout sessions. Yes, the platform can hold, the platform can hold up to 100,000 people. Each session can hold up to 5,000 people in those sessions. We also have a expo area. The expo area is where you can have vendors, sponsors, or even people who want to have micro conversations with individuals. Those vendor booths, those virtual vending booths can hold up to 5 to 15 people at a time, live. Now, you can also have pre-recorded information there, and or you can have your website and or a link to a point of sale.
So earlier you said in the session, it could be up to 5,000 people. Is that 5,000 people live, like you said, in a networking session, or how many people can be on camera at one time?
So to be in it, to experience and to share the content that's being displayed is 5,000. Now, there only can be, I want to say, up to 12 people that can be present at a time. As you know, most times you can have a Brady Bunch view, and we're only able to display the amount for the Brady Bunch view to be shown at a given time.
And is there like a certain amount of hours that you would have the venue for? Is it limited? Is it unlimited?
So, like we always say, you can be there as long as you can afford. So you can have your sessions set where there can be 8 hours, they can be 10 hours, they can be 12 hours. Just keep in mind that we have technical support that will be there while the system is live.
Okay. Sounds like a very interesting platform to use, something different, something new than what we've been using in the past.
Yeah, so the difference between virtual venues and say a Zoom, with the Zoom or even with the GoToMeeting or Google Hangout, the host has to control the experience. So with virtual venues, as you can see on the side of the screen, you have certain areas that you can go into. Right now, we're in the session area, which means that you can leave this area and go into another session if you choose. You can leave this area and you can go into the networking. And while people are talking, you can go and network with other people. You can go and talk to the vendors, just as if you was at a hotel and you was at a hotel conference and you wanted to take a break from the speaking piece. So your attendees have total control of the experience that they have. Now, I will say this is a virtual environment. And let's say some of your attendees are seasoned and may not be too comfortable with technology.
Mm-hmm.
So with our technical team, what we do is we have a Zoom link that people can click on, and we're able to work with those individuals to get them onto the platform. Now, typically, if you're going to host your own platform, your own event, you're going to have speakers. And what we do is we work with your speakers to make sure that they're ready before the event. So we offer 2 dry runs. So if they don't make the first one, they're able to hopefully align their schedule for the second one. We also provide you with a virtual speaker lounge. This way, your speakers in a volunteer lounge so that your volunteer team and your speakers can have an area on the platform where they can just go and just kind of collect themselves before and after they need to speak in the particular areas. We have a back end area where your speakers will go to, and our technical team will kind of walk them through that full life cycle of them going into that area to when they're ready to speak.
It sounds like you guys have everything covered in reference to support as well as walkthrough, which is a mind reliever, especially when you're using a new platform. You don't want to have the extra stress of technical difficulties or something not working out when you have an event that you put together. That's one less thing that you have to worry about.
Absolutely. So with our team, we have over 30 years of technical experience. And the one thing that was very important to us when we was coming up with the process is the experience of the user. We want to make sure that from the time they purchase their ticket to the time they log out of the system, they're able to have the experience that they want. Now, we do understand that there's going to be people, this is going to be the first time that they're going to use this. And so we plan for that. We have a help desk. So just how if you have a regular event and you have a welcome table, we have a booth where everybody can go to when they first come into the platform, and they can even get a dry run of how to use it.
Well, I don't think it can get no better than that. So I don't know about anybody else, but I'm ready to work with you guys and partner. So I look forward to what we can do in the future.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate it. And again, it's our goal to make you successful. So a lot of times when you have these, you have nonprofits and you have smaller businesses that are trying to do these virtual events, it can be quite costly. And to do it and your customers don't have the experience that you want them to have, that can be a very costly mistake. The great thing about us is that all the mistakes you could possibly make, we already made them and we already fixed them. So you're able to leverage that. And so you're able to come in and just enjoy your event and manage the already hectic logistical piece of how your event will run, but not have to worry about the technical elements of it. We have that covered for you.
Nice. Well, I thank you for answering my questions today.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So we definitely appreciate it, and we hope to see you all soon.
Great job. I'll put the link in the chat, everybody. Have a great